Hello, I'm Dr. Jane Taylor, a urologist with over 20 years of experience helping men over 60 regain strength, confidence, and vitality without relying on medications or empty promises. Did you know that a common fruit in your kitchen could be silently draining your testosterone, clogging your blood vessels, and weakening your erections? It seems harmless, but in my practice, I've seen the lives of many men change dramatically just by eliminating this supposedly healthy fruit from their daily routine. Today, I'm going to reveal the 4 fruits that men over 60 should avoid at all costs to protect their vitality, and the 4 that can restore blood flow, boost testosterone, and bring back intimate confidence naturally. This isn't about guesswork, but about eating with purpose. When men over 60 do this, their bodies respond quickly. Before we start, if you're a man determined to reclaim your energy, circulation, and confidence, subscribe to the Male Secret 60+ channel and hit the bell to never miss our practical science-backed tips tailored just for you. If this topic interests you, write 1 in the comments. If not, write 0 so I can create content even more aligned with your needs. Let's get started. Fruit 1 to avoid: canned fruits in syrup. They come in convenient cans looking colorful, soft, and easy to eat. For many men over 60, these canned fruits, like fruit cocktails, have become a common breakfast or snack, often consumed alongside morning medications. They seem harmless, even healthy, but what most men don't realize is that these fruits are a disguised sugary trap that silently harms your blood vessels, hormones, and intimate performance. The problem isn't just the fruit itself, but the syrup it's soaked in. Most canned fruits are submerged in high-fructose corn syrup or concentrated fruit juices loaded with simple sugars. When these sugars hit your bloodstream, especially on an empty stomach, they spike insulin, inflame arteries, and cause nitric oxide, the molecule essential for firm erections, to plummet. High-fructose corn syrup is also linked to fatty liver disease, increased estrogen production, and reduced testosterone levels. In other words, the fruit that's supposed to help you age gracefully could be stealing your strength from within. One of my patients, Raimundo, 72 years old, had been eating canned fruit cocktails daily for over a decade. He struggled with fatigue, brain fog, and had completely lost his sex drive. When we eliminated those cans and introduced fresh, low-sugar fruits, his energy returned, and his sex life slowly but surely began to recover. Even the light syrup, or no-sugar-added versions, are deceptive. They still contain fruits that have sat in cans for months, often bleached, stripped of fiber, and chemically preserved. Fruit 2 to avoid: dried fruits like dates and raisins. They seem harmless. Just a handful of raisins here, a few dates there. And many men over 60 treat them as a healthy snack, especially when trying to cut back on processed sweets. But the truth is, dried fruits are among the most deceptive foods you can put in your body at this stage of life. The problem is that dried fruits are extremely concentrated sources of sugar. A single cup of raisins contains more sugar than a can of soda. Unlike fresh fruits, these sugars are highly condensed and stripped of the fiber that would normally slow absorption. This means your blood sugar spikes rapidly, insulin surges, and your testosterone takes a sharp drop in response. Worse still, many commercially packaged dried fruits are coated with vegetable oils to prevent sticking and preserved with sulfites to maintain their color. These additives can interfere with zinc absorption, and any men's health doctor will tell you that zinc is crucial for testosterone production, sperm quality, and erectile strength. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Write your city or country in the comments so I can personally say hello. Our Male Secret 60+ channel reaches so many amazing places, and I'm excited to connect with our international community. Fruit 3 to avoid: bananas. Bananas are often one of the first fruits we learn to eat. They're mild, convenient, and widely praised as a healthy snack. But for men over 60, especially those struggling with energy issues, weight gain, or intimacy problems, bananas may be doing more harm than good. While they contain potassium and some beneficial nutrients, bananas, especially the very ripe sweet ones most people prefer, can trigger subtle but significant changes in your body chemistry. First, bananas are loaded with simple sugars that hit your bloodstream quickly, causing a sharp insulin spike. And when insulin rises, testosterone tends to drop. Over time, these repeated sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and a slowed metabolism, all of which directly harm your ability to maintain strong, healthy erections. Bananas also influence serotonin production. While serotonin is important for mood balance, too much of it at the wrong time can leave you feeling emotionally flat or drained. Fruit 4 to avoid. Grapes. This might surprise you because grapes are often seen as a symbol of good health, small, juicy, and packed with antioxidants. But for men over 60, they may be doing far more harm than good, especially when eaten regularly and without considering their source. Grapes are among the most heavily pesticide-sprayed fruits in commercial agriculture. Unless they're certified organic, they often carry a cocktail of pesticides, many of which are classified as xenoestrogens, synthetic chemicals that act like estrogen in the male body. When you flood your body with these estrogen-like compounds, they begin to compete with your natural testosterone. Over time, this can lead to reduced drive, belly fat, prostate inflammation, and, yes, softer, weaker erections. One of my patients, Alan, 67 years old, thought grapes were helping him control his blood pressure, but he was eating 2 handfuls a day, non-organic ones. When we eliminated them from his diet and focused on low estrogen fruits, his morning firmness began to return. In just 3 weeks, he noticed more energy, better sleep, and the confidence he hadn't felt in years. I want to ask you something important. What worries you more? The lack of energy during the day or the loss of firmness in intimate moments? Write 1 if it's the former, or 2 if it's the latter, because your answer helps me create more specific content for the real needs of our community. The 4 fruits that restore your vitality. Now that we've covered the 4 fruits that can sabotage your masculinity after 60, let's shift focus because next come 4 powerful and underrated fruits that I personally recommend to my patients. They can jumpstart your blood flow, increase your testosterone, and restore your vitality faster than you think. 1. Blueberries. Blueberries may be small, but for men over 60, they hold a powerful secret. These deep blue fruits are packed with anthocyanins, plant compounds that protect your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and defend your testosterone from silent cellular damage. What makes blueberries especially valuable is how they support both the mind and body, helping older men stay alert, balanced, and physically responsive. I often tell my patients to start their morning with half a cup of fresh blueberries, whether blended into Greek yogurt, mixed into a smoothie, or eaten on their own. The results speak for themselves. 2. Kiwi. Kiwi might not be the flashiest fruit in the supermarket, but for men over 60, it's one of the most underrated treasures for hormonal health and performance. This little green fruit contains more vitamin C than an orange in some cases, and that matters far more than most men realize. Vitamin C plays a key role in testosterone production, helping to protect the cells in the testes from oxidative stress. When those cells stay strong, so does your testosterone production. Kiwi also contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that supports digestion and nutrient absorption, ensuring essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, both critical for male performance, reach the bloodstream where they belong. 3. Watermelon. Watermelon isn't just a refreshing summer fruit, It's one of the most powerful natural tools older men can use to support blood flow and erectile health. What makes watermelon special is a naturally occurring compound called L-citrulline. Once in your body, L-citrulline converts to L-arginine, which helps increase nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is absolutely essential for erections. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax, expand, and allow rich blood to flow where you need it most. Unlike synthetic pills that force this process and come with risks to your heart and blood pressure, watermelon works with your body gently and safely. 4. Pomegranate. If there's one fruit I almost universally recommend to my male patients over 60, it's pomegranate. Not only is it delicious and refreshing, but it's also one of the most powerful natural tools we have for restoring blood flow and protecting testosterone. Pomegranate is rich in compounds called punicolagens, plant antioxidants that are incredibly effective at reducing oxidative stress and improving the health of your blood vessels. In one clinical study, men who drank pomegranate juice daily saw measurable improvements in erectile function and a noticeable increase in salivary testosterone after just a few weeks. These aren't just superficial changes. We're talking true hormonal and vascular support from a simple fruit. Putting it all together, if you're a man over 60, the fruits you choose each day matter more than ever. Canned fruits, dried fruits, bananas, and grapes may seem harmless, but they silently drain your testosterone and slow your blood flow. In contrast, blueberries, kiwi, watermelon, and pomegranate can awaken your circulation, restore your energy, and protect your masculinity. You don't need perfection, just consistency. Your body still remembers how to be strong, confident, and alive. Give it the right support, and it will rise to meet you. One step, one bite, one decision at a time. If this video has helped you, please hit the like button so more men can find this vital information. The algorithm needs to know this content is valuable. Share it with any friends or family members who could benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to the Male Secret 60+ channel and hit the bell so you don't miss more practical tips designed especially for men over 60. Your health and vitality deserve this attention, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. For the full presentation with practical protocols, daily combinations, and optimal portions, click the link pinned in the first comment or in the video description. Don't wait any longer to start your nighttime revolution with Male Secret 60+. Important notice: this content is for educational purposes only. Consult your doctor before making changes to your diet, especially if you have hormonal conditions, diabetes, or take medications for the prostate. Under men's health, under urology, under male vitality, men over 60, under healthy living, under healthy aging, in testosterone, under nitric oxide, under natural fruits, male sexual health, erection, hashtag erectile dysfunction, hashtag well-being, hashtag health tips, hashtag Dr. Jane Taylor, hashtag Male Secret 60+, hashtag longevity.